Hello, everybody, and welcome back. So, today I switched it up a little bit. I was going to do written messages, but I was called to actually do a little something else. You're still going to get a message, it just won't be written down. Rather, I'm going to be using these little cards right here to give you the message that is needed. And I have three piles to choose from today. So, we have pile 1, we have pile 2, and we have pile 3. So we have the pink candle, the purple candle, and the blue candle. And the pink candle is very reminiscent with self-love. The purple candle is really reminiscent with intuition. And the blue candle is really reminiscent with inner peace, or my understanding. I'll give deeper explanations for each as we go into it. But right in front of you, you have three different cards to choose from. I apologize for them not being perfectly aligned. They were. And then I had to move things because I have my little table here. I'm giving myself a bit more space. So for these readings, they're going to be a bit longer than I had for my previous video, just because I feel there's going to be a lot more messages going on here. So, give you a second to choose. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. Just kidding. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Ichi ni sa. I'm sorry, I'm showing off. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put these over here. So like I said, I'm not big for editing. I know it doesn't make it beautiful, but that's fine. And there we go. Whew, that was a close one. So, pile 1. Hello, hello, hello. So, for pile 1, we have the King of Discs in reverse here, which right off the bat, you shouldn't be alarmed about this. So the King of Discs is also the King of Pentacles. It's less, I know Pentacles normally mean financial abundance, but I feel like this is talking about a previous energy that you may have experienced that you have started to realize. So this has to do with how you view money in a sense. Previously, you used to view it as something that really wasn't worth you. Like, as spiritual beings, we have to understand that having a good life is our birthright. It's not something that's negotiable. And I think you guys have finally come to that state now where you're no longer trying to negotiate a better life for yourself. Instead, you're realizing that you're deserving of a better life, and you don't have to force it, you know? Sorry, I had to move it a little bit. I realized at the last second how it looks, and I was like, ooh, I don't like that. Sorry about that. Okay. But you're realizing now that you don't have to negotiate. Having abundance is your birthright. Okay, you guys? That is amazing. And we have, I'm actually going to put this off to the side here so you guys can still see it. We have this card right here. It's actually called Unicorn Unstable. I thought it was going to be a fun game, but then I realized I have no idea how to play it. No promotion, by the way. I just have it. But we have the Rainbow Aura. So this is about you stepping into your divine power and your birthright. Because you're starting to realize now that you are 100% worth a good life. And you're really starting to let it shine. You're really starting to let yourself shine. You're really starting to see, ooh, all those cards fell out. Is it too many? Yeah, that's too many. But you're really starting to, ooh, God, wow, okay, so it flipped over, and right when it did, we had the star. So, I'm just going to go ahead and, it really wanted to come out, so I'm just going to let it come out here. Wow, okay, there's a lot of cards here that just want to come out, but I don't want so many cards coming out at once. But the star is also about shining your power, and especially in this card, it's no longer a desert, it's actually an oasis. So you guys have really created your own oasis within your mind, within your body, within your heart. It's all been a very big change for you. You've really been doing the work on yourself. We actually have the Two of Cups. I feel like it wants to be upright, but it actually came out in reverse. So I feel like you guys, another thing was duality. Having a person there for you. I feel like that was one of those things where you felt it wasn't deserving of you. It wasn't your birthright. It feels like a lot of this has to do with your birthright. I feel like you guys need to acknowledge just what you're actually worth in this life. Because in terms of your birthright, you are worth a lot. And then we also have the King of Swords here. So you guys are starting to realize now, you guys are having this realization of where you should be sitting. Because in the King of Pentacles, it's upside down. So obviously he's moving off his throne. But in the King of Swords, he's sitting down on his throne. And it's actually right beneath the King of Pentacles. So it's showing that you guys are starting to really see that you are supposed to be on that throne. You are supposed to have a good, wealthy life because that is your birthright. When you came on this planet, it was promised to your soul. Your soul was told that before they would come here, they would be given a good life. How they get there is completely up to you, but that is your birthright. So if you're working a useless 9-to-5 job, but you feel you can't quit, understand why you feel that way. Actually, funny enough, the Prince of Wands and the Five of Wands came out, but then we also have the Nine of Wands as well. So the Prince of Wands is all about being fiery. It's about being ambitious, impulsive, surprising, fun. While the King of Swords is about being analytical, responsible, and present. So we have two conflicting cards right here. But it's like this is two parts of you fighting for control. Because we also have the Five of Wands here. And the Five of Wands is a bunch of snakes. And the wands up front, like it's all about creativity. But I feel like for you guys intuitively, it's also how your mind works. You guys are constantly fighting yourself, seeing which one to choose. Because actually the Five of Wands, she has a flower on top of her head. Let me look closely at this. She has a flower, she has a frog, she has a bee, she has a skull, and she has a butterfly. And they're all surrounded by snakes here. And I feel like that's really you guys. You guys aren't sure which one to focus on. Do you focus on the flower? Do you focus on the frog? Do you focus on the bee? Do you focus on the skull? Do you focus on the butterfly? You guys are constantly going in and out. And it's because of these two conflicting energies here. Because you're trying to understand what is your birthright. Because like it's almost like you feel bad for having your birthright. It's almost like you're like, oh, but like if I'm this, like if I'm wealthy, then what about all the people that, are going through such horrible times? To which I say to you, if you're wealthy, you could then do something about it. Which is something that I feel like that you sometimes have a hard time correlating. You can do something about it now. You can be both analytical and impulsive and surprising. You can be both. You don't have to choose. And that's what I feel like you guys are really struggling with here. Let's keep on going. But you don't have to choose. Like, it's your birthright. So it's going to come to you eventually in time, whether it be now or later on in life. And I would say that you should probably go for it now. However it may come to you, the universe has been giving you, your divine spirit guides have actually been giving you the ways to get it done. And you've done some of it, but you're afraid to do the rest. And yeah. And because of this, you're seeing all the things that could possibly go wrong, but you're not focusing on the things that can go right with the Five of Cups here. They're really trying to guide you. We also have the Three of Discs here, or the Three of Pentacles. This is about sharing. Funny enough, it's beneath the Two of Cups. So I feel like this also has to do with the relationship here. And then we also have the Ten of Pentacles underneath here. But it feels very strongly like you guys are trying to make excuses. But the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, your ascended masters, they either have sent this person into your life or they're going to send this person into your life. Because your birthright was actually meant to be shared. It was meant to have cooperation. That's why we have that's why they're sharing here. Celebration and sharing. And they've sent this person, or they're going to send this person into your life because this person is going to be that, what's the word for it? That person to push you in that direction of your birthright. Because this person is going to be more well off than you. They could be older, or they could just come from a richer family here, but they're going to be able to help you to move along your path. And if this person is in your life now, congratulations. Understand that it does take time, however, to get to this part, because you had to realize what your birthright was. And when you realize your birthright, the person next to you shares your birthright. So they're actually going to manifest with you. So it won't just be you working on getting this abundance into your life, they're going to help you. And this is what you need to realize, that you don't have to do it all alone. Like, some people can. But for this specific group, the universe has sent a twin flame or a soulmate that can help you along your path. If you're with the person right now and you don't feel that this is the right person, yeah, that's going to change eventually. I'm sorry to say that. It's either that this person can become that person for you if you continue to... Oh wow, this just got dark. I don't want to say this. But if you don't feel like this is the person in your life right now, understand why you feel like this is not the person. There we go. So we also have the Two of Swords right here. And I put it down upside down, but it's almost right side up. It wanted to be right side up. And this is about stagnation. So for some people, it's going to be upright. For some people, it's going to be in reverse here. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it in reverse just because energy is very important. But for some people, you are stagnant because of your thought process. And for some, your thought process, you've learned to help guide you along the way. So this one isn't very specific here. It can be for anybody. But for this area right here and this one, it's almost like it's determined on your mindset. How do you see this person? Do you feel they build you up? If they build you up, if they support you, if they are there for you and they are amazing for you, then that just means you haven't realized your birthright, and this person cannot manifest what you do not seek. However, if this person is pretty much a person who is unhealthy in a relationship, then you understand it again as well. But you have to realize why you're in this relationship. And if you feel like there's something that you can do to turn it around, go ahead and do it. But I do very strongly feel like the person that you're supposed to be with, or the person who hasn't shown up yet, or the person you are with, they are magicians. They are manifestors. And they are there to manifest into your life what you desire. Now this can be woman, man, I don't know. I can sit here and go on and on in terms of that, but let's not. That's too long. But everyone is represented here. We also have the Three of Swords. So don't panic. Don't panic. This does not mean that you have to break up with the person that you're with. The Three of Swords is under the Prince of Wands. And the Prince of Wands is about impulsivity. It's about surprise. The Three of Swords is about healing. It can be. Now, let me actually read for you guys, because I feel like I can feel a lot of panic already, and I know you guys haven't even watched this yet, but I can feel your panic. So, ooh, wrong way. It's after the cups. So, the Three of Wands is about release, closure, new love, moving on, renewal, recovery, and healing. So it says, recent disappointments regarding work. Remember we were talking about work, that 9-to-5 job. Or your personal life may be bringing your vibe down. This is a heavy card, but at its best, it signals that your period of sadness or mourning is coming to a close, and valuable life lessons and new skills have been learned. The veil of brain fog is lifting. Relief and re-engagement with your heart are at hand. Release stagnant energy, thought patterns, and emotional entanglements that do not serve you. It is time to heal and open up your energy to a new love and life experiences. So, it can have a very positive meaning. And a lot of these cards are actually kind of reflecting that rainbow aura here, because this is about a lot of internal change that either needs to happen or has happened. Ooh. for some of you, for a lot of you that come to this, it'll actually be what has happened. And we also have the Tower in reverse, and I can already feel you guys panicking because we have two very dark cards right next to each other, but it's beneath the Five of Wands here. So, I'm going to go ahead and read the Tower. What number is it? 10, 5, 16. 16. And you're 10. Oh, that's 15. So the Tower is after. Wow, the Tower is after the Devil. So the Tower, in its high vibrational state, which it actually is coming out in. It's not coming out in low vibrational. So you guys are very high vibrational if you can't tell from the rainbow aura. It's that I feel like for a lot of you, you just haven't realized it yet, or you're not acknowledging it. Which is why we have the King of Pentacles in reverse here. But once you begin to acknowledge it, that is when all your abundance will start to flow in. But the Tower is about abrupt change, release, spiritual epiphany, and transformation. So for every single person, it'll be different. It could be the abrupt change, it could be the release, it could be spiritual epiphany, and it could be transformation, depending on which part of the journey you are on in terms of this. And for this one, I feel like spiritual epiphany is definitely going to come into play here. It's because we were talking about the birthright. We're talking about your birthright here. And then we have the Princess of Swords or the Page of Swords here. So definitely something mental, a new thought process, a new adventure. You're really starting to break down the walls of your mind to understand your soul, to understand your birthright and your spiritual journey here. Which I honestly can say amazing. And then we also have the Devil. So, don't be afraid. This is actually above the Two of Cups. So, this does not mean the relationship you're in is awful. It could honestly just mean, and I know it's gonna sound unbelievable when I say this, but it could just mean that how you view relationships is what needs to be changed. Because you view relationships, because it could have easily been the lovers right there, but it's the Devil, and the Devil is holding the lovers chained together. So codependency, attachment. Understand why you pursue a relationship. And for this one, for this particular reading, a relationship is about the person who is here to manifest with you. And if you feel that this person has not been manifesting what you have been desiring, then it's almost like instead of doing unconditional love, you're doing conditional. Okay, well, you came into my life and you should be doing this. You came into my life and I wanted you to be this way. You came into my life, you came in with baggage, and I didn't want you to come in with that baggage. You came into my life, let's say, with children, and I didn't want you to come into my life with children. So there's so many conditions. And now you guys are starting to realize that. You're realizing that you've had relationships where there has to be conditions. And that's not how relationships work. There is no such thing as condition. Honestly, if you feel like that there's conditions to your love or to someone else's love, then that isn't a love. That is codependency and attachment. One second, you guys. I have a meeting soon, so I'm going to have to pause this in time. But this is all about conditions that you have in a relationship. And the universe is trying to tell you to release that. Like, we're actually going to clarify. Oh, yep. Don't put conditions. Oh, let's do it right here. Don't put conditions on your future. Because we have a Three of Wands here. And you guys have been constantly having conditions as to what your future should be. And that is not how the universe works. The universe is going to give you what you are in alignment with. What is your birthright? What is your divine plan? What you decide your life should be is not what it's going to be. I could easily say, I'm going to become a painter and I'm going to start my own school. I thought originally that was part of my divine plan. Then I realized the reason why I was painting was actually because I needed release, but in a way that I could visibly see. because I'm not that person that can write a journal every single day. But I'm the type of person who can paint. And I realized through my paintings the conditions I was trying to place on people. And that's not fair. There was conditions to the future that I desired. That's not fair. Because if this person is coming along with you, they have their own ideas of what their future is going to look like. They're going to have their own ideas of what they desire. And you can't force these people that you're with into what you believe is best for you. I know this kind of sounds like I'm lecturing you, which I apologize, but it's more of your spirit guides. I actually have quite a few spirit guides around me right now. Kind of just, yeah, that was confirmation right there. They're like really standing around me, just giving me that side eye, kind of just saying, hey, they're going down the wrong path here. To which I'm like, okay, but like, I understand that, but there's only so much I can do in that. To which they're just like, yeah, no, you need to tell them. You need to tell them. You cannot have these conditions. You cannot have these conditions. When you have these conditions, you stop your abundance from coming to you. Release those conditions. If your partner has baggage, so do you. Don't lie about it. We all have baggage. I have baggage. My partner has baggage. Everyone has baggage. There's no person on this planet who is perfect. There's no person on this planet who doesn't have a secret. There's no person on this planet who doesn't have some form of baggage from a previous relationship or marriage. There's no person. You will not find a person that doesn't have baggage. See, for example, seeing as how I don't want to, make you guys feel that I'm attacking you here, my partner has children from a previous marriage. Does that mean that I should tear him down for it? No. That was way before he met me. That doesn't give me the right to tear him down for it. I shouldn't be like, oh, you should get rid of your kids, because I've experienced that. So here's an experience that I experienced that helps me grow more as a person when it comes towards his children. My mother chose her, at the time, my father-in-law over her children. So who would I be to persuade him to choose the children over me when I know what it feels like? When I know what it feels like to be pushed to the side? When I know what it feels like to be treated like you're nothing when all you wanted was to be something? It messes you up. That's baggage. I have that baggage. That's something that I need to work on daily. It's the idea of being thrown to the side. You cannot throw people to the side because they don't fit into what you view your future to be. How you view your future to be will change every single day. You want this, the next day, actually I don't want this. I want that, the next day, actually I don't want that. So instead of trying to give conditions to your future, understand how you see your future and why you see your future that way. And that will change so much. That will give you that spiritual epiphany that I was talking about with the tower here. Like, I just had one right now. I just had a spiritual epiphany. And we all do. I'm not perfect. I'm not amazing. I am really here to guide you along your way because I have learned. Whoop. And then we have the Ten of Wands here. So this is, funny enough, the Wheel of Fortune just slipped out. So we have something negative and something positive coming from it. This negative emotion, being trapped. Let's actually look it up here. The Ten of Wands. Ugh, there we go. It's about, wow. It's about completion, fortitude, determination, accomplishment, and release of burdens. And it's actually upside down when I had it, so it's pointing towards stagnation. So this stagnation has been stopping you from completing your cycle, from being your best, strongest self. But if you were to turn it upright, you have completed that. Because like I said, for stagnation, and some, it's upright, and in some it's upside down. It depends on your situation. And there's also the Ten of Wands here. For some, it's upside down, and for some, it's right side up. So if you feel that your Two of Swords is right side up, your Ten of Wands is going to be upside down. But if you feel your Two of Swords is upside down, then your Ten of Wands is upright. That is confusing in a sense, but everyone's different. I feel such conflicting energies here, because some of your spirit guides are congratulating you, and some are giving you the side eye, and you know who you are. But for those of you where it's in reverse, this is because you're exhausted. You feel that you're at the end of your rope. You feel that you have lost your faith. You feel that your energy is completely depleted. You feel like you're struggling. You feel like that you're surrounded by negativity. If you feel that is you, honestly, all you need is some self-love. You don't need to do an extraneous ritual. You don't need to find out all these horrible things in your life. No, just self-love. Love yourself. The reason why you feel this stagnation, the reason why you feel the devil, is because you don't love yourself enough. So you have to take that time to love yourself. Take a bath. I don't know, spend money on yourself. Buy yourself something. Like, for example, when I was feeling in this energy, because, I'm just like you guys, I felt like I was in this energy before, I bought myself this. It's literally like an incense waterfall. It's awesome, actually. That's what I bought myself. It's actually funny that I left it there versus putting it back on the table. Now I see why. But you guys need to just take care of yourself and love yourself, because we have the Wheel of Fortune here. And this is about the turning of the wheel. This is about good luck. Once you get past this stagnation, there is so much better coming for you. It wants to come to you. It wants to be like, Wheep! Like that's what it wants to do. Sound effects. That is what it wants to do for you guys. And you guys are so close to getting there. You're so close. You feel that you're stuck, but you're not stuck. You just need that epiphany. Whoop! This fell out. Sorry, that's my kitchen mate. We have the Five of Discs. This is also about a door opening, by the way. That's why he opened a door. But we have the Five of Discs with the Five of Pentacles, and this is about financial abundance. And from the very beginning, we were talking about financial abundance. So this is literally a journey of understanding, a journey of deeper understanding to get to where you want to go, which is about having more than enough. And you can see, you're starting, for some of you, you're able to see now all this fortune, the beautiful landscape, the beautiful life that you can have. For some. For others, you're still in this process of having conditions. Everyone is going to be in different parts of this journey. You do not have to be here. I am merely here to show you where you are in your journey and where it's heading. This isn't this is just a prediction. This is your spirit guides telling you this is according to the divine plan. Some of you are going to get stuck here. Some of you are going to get stuck here. Some of you are going to get stuck here. And some of you will move right through. That the door just opened again, so that's confirmation. But everyone's going to be in different stages of their life. Every single person. When you get here, you realize it is your birthright. You realize it is your birthright to be wealthy. It is your birthright to feel secure. It is your birthright to have a loving relationship. It is your birthright to have everything you desire in life. It is your birthright. So, for some of you guys, you're not even going to believe that you're here yet. You're going to be like, how can I be there? For example, I realized that I got here last night. I'll give an example here so you guys don't feel that this is just kind of bullcrap, but literally last night, my partner convinced me to reach out to my mother, who I haven't talked to in ages, to just talk to her one last time. Just one last time so when she passes, I don't feel regret. Because my mother right now is very sick. So I did that. I reached out to her. I haven't got a response back, but I reached out to her, and that was my tower moment. It was swallowing my pride and reaching out to her. That was really, really hard for me. Now, this won't be everyone's tower moment, but that had been mine. And it showed me that I am in control of how I feel. It showed me, it's actually the Three of Swords right here, it showed me I was in control of how I felt. So if I let someone walk over me and make me feel bad, then I did that to myself. It was me. I even had a dream where people were trying to break into my house, and the house, we all know, is actually symbolic of the psyche. So, for pile number 1, understand that you will all be at different stages of this. We will not all have the same tower moment. But the point of this reading was to show you that having a good life, a wealthy life, a life where you are happy and secure and stable, is your flippin' birthright. It's your birthright. So accept it. Accept that you are deserving of good. Accept that you are deserving of the best. Accept that you are deserving of it. And if you're here now, congratulations. I am proud of you. And if you're here, congratulations, I am proud of you, because this is the start and this is your finish. Because in the end, you will receive all that you want. You'll receive all that you desire. It is about getting there. That is the entire point of it. It is about the journey that matters more than the destination. If you are here, congratulations. If you are here, congratulations. If you are here, congratulations. If you are anywhere in this, congratulations. I am proud of you because you have started the process. So, I love you all, and you are doing amazing. Okay? So, pile 1, I hope that resonated with you, and if it didn't, go ahead and choose another pile. And if there were any trigger warnings in here, I do apologize, but do understand that a tower moment is all about being triggered, and you never know, maybe I have triggered you to go on to the first step. You never know. So, I love you all, and I hope you all have a really good rest of your day. Hello, pile 2. So, we have the purple candle here, and we also have a bit more cards than pile 1 that we had. So the purple candle is really about intuition, the third eye chakra. So this could also just be meaning that for this one, you probably need to be working a little bit more on listening to your intuition, or it can just be that your intuition probably led you here. And one of the two. There's actually multiple different reasons. You probably picked the purple one, you probably just like the color purple. Like, there's no specific reason here, but this one is specifically based on the third eye chakra. And we also have the 8 of Wands as your main card here. And, oh wow, this is going to be very funny, but I have these little cards here. They're called Unicorn Unstable, and they're cute little cards. It's actually a card game, but I didn't really know how to play it. But I still have it because it's cute. But we have the Stable Artillery, we have Claw Machine, and we have the Unicorn Phoenix. And the Phoenix we know is about rebirth. And for the 8 of Wands, I'm actually going to look up at the book version versus reading it intuitively, because I just feel that your spirit guides want me to do that right now. Your spirit guides are actually trying to congratulate you on your work well done, but some of them are also giving you the side eye right now. But the 8 of Wands is about growth, power, new opportunities, forward movement, focus, psychic messages, advancement, and intuition, which is really funny because you've got the purple one right here. So we also have growth in that as well, which we also have the Phoenix. And I feel like you guys have actually been moving down a path here. So you've reached this card, because this card is upright. So whoever comes here, if you pick this card, it's upright, you are at this stage. So you don't have to worry about that. But we have Stable Artillery. This is about protecting yourself from others. We have Claw Machine, which could be resembling codependency and attachment, or just attachment to material things. And we have Unicorn Phoenix. So you've reached a point in your life where you know when to protect yourself. You know when and where to protect yourself, and you're not just protecting yourself from every single person that comes in your life. Like, you are protecting yourself in that sense, but you're not doing it in a sense of, let's say someone says hi, and you're like, bam! Like, you're not doing that. Instead, you know when. You know the when of when to protect yourself. You know when you're showing signs of codependency and attachment, or attachment to material things, and you're acknowledging this and you're working on this, to which case your spirit guides say, congratulations, thank you, we are proud of you. And then we also have the Unicorn Phoenix. So this is about reawakening. Like, it's not reawaken. Well, actually, yes, because you've awakened multiple times in your past lives, but you're starting to awaken now, and you're starting to listen to your psychic messages. You're starting to listen to your intuition more. You're starting to realize that you have a lot more power than you could have ever realized. I was going to go to a meeting, but that meeting never happened, so I was like, alright, cool. So, these are both upright, actually. They came out upside down, but they're actually upright. We have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. That is no coincidence. Wow. And then we have the Princess or the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Okay, you guys. Why are you not patting yourself on the back? First of all. Because the first card that you got out was an ace. Then you got a queen. Then you got a page. And then you got the Six of Wands. Like, why are you not patting yourself on the back? You guys are doing an amazing job right now. And I feel like you guys are downselling yourselves. Okay. So, you guys have water, earth, and fire here. The only thing you're missing is air, honestly. But you guys, man, I would have to just... That's why your spirit guides were giving me the freaking side eye, because they're like, why are you not seeing it? You guys have worked so hard to get here, and now you're wondering if you're there. You got the Ace of Cups. You now understand unconditional love. You now understand its importance in your life. You now understand the importance of loving yourself and others, but choosing to love yourself always more than you love others, because you come first. You are born with you, you will die with you. But you've learned how to pour the cup out at just the right amount, because even in this card right here, there's some flowing out. It's overflowing with abundance and love, but it's still full. So you guys know now that you are an abundant being full of love, and you have more than enough love to give. And you know that you are deserving of more than that love than others, because at the end of the day, you have to love yourself first. If you cannot love yourself first, you cannot love others. And you're at this point now where you can love yourself and you can love others. You're at this point now because, oh, that's why it was upside down. Some of you guys are not here. Like, you haven't realized these two. You've realized this and you're listening to your messages, but these two are a little bit iffy. So for some of you, you're not quite at this stage yet. And then we also have the Queen of Cups here. And for the Queen of Cups, this is all about stepping into divine feminine love. So love of whether you're male or female, the feminine attributes of yourself. So this can be, honestly, the female is actually also included with intuition as well. I actually want to read from the book for the Queen of Cups here, because I feel like there's another message for you guys that I'm not getting here. That's why I always have the book next to me. Oh, wait, did I pass the cups? No, I didn't. So, the Queen of Cups is about psychic energy, motherhood, sexuality, intuition, nature, emotional openness, and nurturing. You guys aren't nurturing yourself enough. If it was upside down and you feel that that you were meant to have it upside down, that just means you're not nurturing yourself enough. So you're giving more love to others than you are to yourself, which is not how a balanced life comes into play. Now, balance does come into your life because we have balance over here and it came out upright. These two came out upright. So once you pass this stage, you can get to this. But for those of you that are already here, you are already pretty much either here, here, or here. Depends on the person that is watching this. We have the page of discs, and this is about a financial opportunity or a financial adventure. So you're trying to find new ways to create income here, which I congratulate you on. Do that. That is amazing. I am proud of you. And then we also have the Six of Wands. This is also about opportunities. You're starting to see the many different opportunities in front of you, and all of this is aligning you with your divine life purpose, because we have a Two of Pentacles here. So this is also about balance. You're finding balance and harmony in your life after seeing these things. So if you feel like your life is not balanced or in harmony, it's because you need to discover these things first. Understand what opportunities are coming into your life. How can you incorporate a spiritual aspect of your life into your daily life? How can you do that? For me, this is for me right here. Daily, I plan to start posting these videos because this is how I am meant to do this in terms of my divine life plan. This is meant to be part of my divine life plan, and if I don't do this, I cannot progress. Now that might seem extreme because you're like, what if some days you want to take it off? This is not me trying to, like, if I gain income from this, that's okay. But this is not me trying to force that. This is me listening to my psychic messages. This is something that can help you. I'm not here for money, I'm here to help you. And that's another thing that I feel like you guys haven't come to realize about yourself, is that what aspect of your divine plan is linked to your intuition, your psychic messages, and further opportunity and abundance. What can allow you to find balance in your life? This gives me balance in my life. This is why I do it. But you guys have to find what allows you to engage in self-love, what allows you to see the opportunities in front of you, what allows you to find balance in your life, what will put you in alignment with your divine life purpose. That's why I feel it's a very big thing here, because you guys have all the tools to get there. You guys have all the tools to get there. It's about whether or not if you choose to do it. So we have also the Seven of Wands. So for some of you guys, if you're not here yet, it's because you just got out of a very tough battle. And it feels like a very tough battle with others and with self. There was like a lot of psychological battering here because we have the Seven of Wands upright. So you won the battle. It's upright, so you won the battle. That's what you need to know. Whatever happened, you won. It may not feel like it for every single person here, but you have won. Woo! Okay. Did you guys see that just flip out? I guess all of these cards wish to be seen. Oh, okay. They all came out in reverse. So this means that some of you guys will not be here, some of you guys will be. So they have the Ten of Wands, which is about completion, triumph, determination. We have the King of Swords, which is about analytical thinking, a strong mind, standing in your power. We have the Prince of Wands, or the Knight of Wands, and this is about renewal and growth. Funny enough, Phoenix. You guys, I cannot make this up. You saw these literally just flip out of my hand. And then we have the Fool. Just wow, you guys. These all just came out. I actually need some clarifiers. Wow. So when you learn self-love, when you learn to nurture yourself, that is when you will complete this cycle. That is when you'll be able to step into your divine life plan easily and effortlessly. Woo! Ooh, we have... you guys, I cannot make this up. Oh, these cards are flying everywhere. We have the High Priestess, and we have the Chariot. I cannot make this up. These literally just flipped out. This actually makes me want to put this up here a little bit so they don't flip out onto the floor. There we go. So you've won the battle. For some of you guys, you've won the battle. No, actually for all of you guys have won the battle. But now it's about reaching this point of completion. So we have the chariot above this point of completion. And it's actually saying that the universe is guiding you towards this. If you're not already here, the universe is or has been guiding you towards this. And we have the high priestess, so you're listening to your intuition, because both of these were upright. So these are both for all people who come here. So we have the high priestess here, and it's about intuition. It's about psychic learning. So you guys are gaining a lot of intelligence and knowledge from the divine realm here. And they have been guiding you and pushing you in the right direction. And they're leading you towards this completion so you can get this financial abundance. And this financial abundance, when you grasp it, it's actually going to be because of the way you think. You're changing your mindset for the better. It's a very analytical but very prosperous mind. You are now thinking with the king mindset versus the page mindset. You now realize that you have this throne is yours, and while you may be able to continue to venture to find new ways to gain income, you're doing it with a more stable mind here. And this is what the universe has been guiding you towards. This is just wow. I'm going to grab 2 more clarifiers. Ooh, that card flew out. And we have the Queen of Wands. So some of you guys are here, some of you are not. One second. Okay. That was weird. Ooh, that flipped out as well. And we have the Prince of Cups, or the Knight of Cups. So we have 2 princes here, 2 knights. We have a queen and we have a king. We actually have 2 queens now. And a king. Wow, you guys, this is such powerful energy. Just wow, you guys. Like, you guys have such powerful energy and you guys just keep kind of doubting it. But the universe is leading you towards all this powerful energy. So we have the Queen of Wands above the Knight of Wands, and if I remember correctly, I think you're the 6 of Wands here, along with the King of Swords and the Page of Pentacles here. So the Queen of Wands is kind of linking all of this together. So the divine realm is trying to lead you to your power, the power of creation. Let me actually read the Queen of Wands from the book here, because I feel like there's a message that I'm not relaying. It's just like there's so much powerful energy here. I can't even. So the Queen of Wands is about desire, will, lust, sensuality, creativity, and manifestation. You guys are trying to manifest all of these things into your life, or the universe is trying to guide you to manifest all this good into your life. Because remember, for some of you guys, you aren't nurturing yourself enough and you don't realize what is actually good for you. The universe is trying to step you into this power of knowing what is good for you, to desire what is good for you, to desire what is best for you. Whew. And then we also, there's so much. And then the Prince of Wands, or the Knight of Wands, is all about creation. Let's actually look up. So the Prince of Wands is about action, adventure, opportunities, exuberance, sexuality, attraction, and freedom. The Knight of Wands is all about impulsivity, being impulsive, going for what you desire. The Queen of Wands is about manifesting what you desire. And then we also have the 6 of Wands. It's about seeing what you desire. We have the Page of Pentacles, which is about going for what you desire. And the King of Swords is about having an analytical, strong mind. This is all tying in together, and the divine are trying to lead you to this, to lead you into your power. This is such I feel like it's going, so powerful. This is all just tying in. It's all just tying in. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. And then we have just you know what? I can't even. I'm tongue-tied. You guys just have so much power and you don't even realize it. Like, you guys are such limitless beings, and you guys have been limiting yourself. Like, if you're still in this stage, it's because you've been limiting yourself. And when you're over here, it's because you realize now who you are. You're stepping into your power. You're stepping into your alignment. You're stepping into your divine plan. You are doing it. Just amazing. But the Knight of Cups is about idealistic, emotional, vulnerability, romantic, artistic, vision, intuition, honesty, and loyalty. And then we have, this is actually above the Six of Wands, which is about seeing what is best for you. So, funny enough, we have the Two of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Fool here. So this is all, the bottom part of it is about being impulsive, about taking a leap of faith, about doing what is best for you. And then we have the Six of Wands and the Two of Pentacles here, and this is literally all about stepping into your alignment, stepping into what you desire most. And then we have the Knight of Cups, which is about being idealistic, being emotionally vulnerable, being romantic, being artistic, being a visionary, listening to your intuition, honesty, and loyalty. Like, you guys have to have loyalty to yourself and what you desire in life. Like, you guys perceive yourself as immature. You perceive yourself as needy. And you're none of those things. You're none. You're not a single one of those things. You're not immature. You're not needy. You merely just haven't realized yet just how much power you have. And when you have this much power, you're going to be in a constant state of wanting to share that power. And when you have a lot of beautiful powers that lead you to be a little bit more impulsive and surprising, that's because that's just who you are. You're impulsive. You like to surprise people. You're sensitive. You love to be emotionally vulnerable, but it's hard for you to do sometimes. You want people to understand you on a deeper level, yet you have such a harder time getting them to do that. And that's okay. That is completely okay. But if you've been pushed to socialize more, one second. I drink some water. But if you've been pushed to socialize more, if you've been pushed to step out of your comfort zone more, if you've been pushed to do things differently, there's a reason why. You're not meant to go with the grain. You're meant to go against it. And wherever you are in this point in your life, know that wherever you are, congratulate yourself. If you are here, congratulate yourself. If you're here, congratulate yourself. If you are here, congratulate yourself. If you're here, congratulate yourself. Congratulate yourself. Love yourself for who you are, not who other people have told you you should be. I'm actually going to pull one last card for you guys. I feel like, actually, funny enough, at the bottom of the deck was a Knight of Swords. That's what you guys need to get rid of. Stop beating yourself up for being your most amazing self. If everyone feels that you're weird or you're not working out, well then, they're the ones not working out. The Three of Wands. Envision a better future for yourself where you get to be yourself. Where you get to be who you love the most, not what everyone wants you to be. That is important for you guys. It was actually upside down when I first popped out. So for some of you guys, once again, you're not here. And for some of you guys, you are here. Take it as it resonates with you. But envision a better future for yourself where you get to be yourself and no one gets to say in who you get to be. This is the entire point of this here. Be who you want to be. Because you've won the battle. The Seven of Wands came up upright for everyone. So you've won the battle. You've taken out the people in your life who have been trying to take you down. You've won that battle. That battle is done. So now focus on a better future for yourself because you are freaking deserving of it. And if I have to sit here and yell it at you, I will. I'm not going to because I have people who live around me. But I will. Like I have neighbors, so I can't do it. But I will yell at you. If you need me to, I will yell at you. Because you're deserving of a better life. That's what you're deserving of. Realize that. Love yourself for that. Be your best self. You guys are amazing and you deserve to be seen. Okay? Alright, pile 2. I hope that resonated with you. And if it didn't, go ahead and choose a different pile. But if it did, I'm really glad that it did, because you guys deserve to hear this. You really did. Yeah, pop my neck there. But I am really proud of you guys. I congratulate you guys wherever you are in this journey of yours. And know that your spirit guides will continue to give you the side eye, because they want you to see how powerful you are. And for those of you that have come to realize how powerful you are, congratulations, okay? All right, so pile 2. Thank you so much. Okay, bye. Hello, pile 3. So if you chose the blue candle, this is all about inner peace. I almost want to say like your strength as well. Or about also love, because blue is also symbolic of the cup energy. So, pile 3, welcome to my lovely mood. So for you guys, you actually have death upright. And, you know, I see why now. You actually have more cards in the other piles. But we have, by the way, this is a card game called Unicorn Unstable, no promotion, I just enjoyed the game. I didn't really know how to play it, but I enjoyed it. I'm actually going to leave this down here because we have quite a few. So we have the basic unicorn, but she's like so cute. And it says dance like nobody's watching. But then we also have back kick. So I feel like you guys have been pushed around quite a bit. And it kind of tore down who you were as a person. This one's called blatant thievery. So it's like they took away something from you. But in the end, you came out on top as the queen bee. Which is just beautiful, by the way. But this literally is entailing of your transformation right there, which is really funny. So let's go ahead and pull out some cards. I feel like almost this was a relationship. Woo! You guys. 4 of Wands right when I said that. But I feel like you guys got torn down in one relationship. Oh, yeah, and then we have a 9 of Wands on the bottom here. So you now are trying to create a stable foundation with a current partner, or you're seeking a stable relationship with a current partner, but with a partner in the future. But you guys have transformed so much. Because this is at the bottom of the deck. This is how you used to be. This is how you used to let the world control you, make you feel less, like cripple you. So I feel like in a previous relationship, you walked in there very naive. And you just kind of, you were young, you were reckless, you were happy, and no one could tear you down. And then someone came along and took that all away from you. To which case, I'm sorry. We also have the 10 of Pentacles, and then we also have the Lovers on the bottom. So not even joking, like I said, I thought it was a relationship, and now we've had multiple cards stating that. So, but I feel like a past relationship has transformed you for the better. Because I actually want to take this one out and place it down here. So we have a lot about love here. This wasn't meant to be a love reading, but here we are. Like, we have so many good cards on the bottom here. But you guys have so many good things now. Or you're searching for these good things here. I actually want to turn this light off now because it's getting a bit bright. Is that too dark? You know what? It's fine. Is it too dark, you guys? I can't tell. This is kind of always bright to me. I think you guys can probably see him better now. But we have so much going on here, honestly. Woo! We have so much going on here. So it was about a relationship, but it was about a relationship that tore you down, but then built you up. Because right when you left that person, you were like, actually, you know, I'm the freaking queen bee. Any man will be lucky to have me, okay? Which, or woman, depending on who you are. I say man because I'm into men. So don't take it personally. Don't comment down below, but I actually like women, or I actually like this or that. I don't care. You're wasting your time. But we have the 4 of Wands here. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the Lovers. So you guys now are seeking to create a stable relationship with the person. Now, this person can already be in your life, or they're going to come into your life. But there's a fear that you guys have where you're wondering if you can create this stable relationship, because the Ten of Pentacles came out in reverse first. So you guys are wondering, can you create this stable foundation? And this might be based off where that person may be in life or where you may be in life. And to which case I say, don't look at where you are in life, look at where you can go. Because creating a stable foundation takes time. It takes time to get to know the person. It takes time to create a stable income. It takes time to create a stable foundation. And you guys shouldn't base your current circumstances on whether or not if you should be staying with a person. Rather, you should be seeing, is this person worthy creating a stable foundation with? So if and when this person comes into your life, understand that creating a stable foundation will take time. It will not happen overnight. And it will not happen whenever you decide it to. But whenever it does happen, know that it will be good. Because we have 3 beautiful cards right here. You will be able to create that stable foundation with them. Because look at the 4 of Wands, they're holding hands and they're standing together. It takes time. It takes time. But I'm proud of you guys. Because you guys now are searching for this. You're no longer searching for someone who's going to constantly push you down or steal from you, whether emotionally, physically, or spiritually or energetically. Like, you guys are searching for someone amazing for yourself. If you already found that person, like, just congratulations. For some of you guys, you've already found it, but you're kind of surveying it from afar. You're wondering, will this actually work out? Like, you're almost like, because the 4 of Cups, funny enough, if you look at it, it's a person looking through a sliver at a person lifting up a cup. So, and actually underneath the cup is a rose. So it's almost like you guys are surveying if this person is even worth your time. And then we also have the 7 of Cups here. And it's just about looking at opportunities. Is this person worth taking a risk on? Which, wow. You guys are really thinking ahead. I'm actually going to look up the 4 of Cups here, because I feel like there's something here that I'm not getting. Yeah, there isn't. Like, the 7 of Cups was obvious, choice, options, dream states, luxury, intuition, reflection, meditation. So the universe really wants you to meditate on this. The 4 of Cups is about self-reflection, meditation, focus, personal time out, and emotional space. So if you're with this person and they've kind of been pushing you away a little bit, don't take it personally, because you never know anyone's circumstances. You never know what could be going on in their life. So take time to give them that space, and give yourself that own space. Give yourself a time out. For one day, it's not about acting as if you're not in a relationship, but rather give yourself that one day to be separate from that person. Just give yourself one day. You don't have to see them, you don't have to hang out with them. Hell, you don't have to text or call them. Just say, hey, I'm going to take a day out. And if they don't like that, well, that's on them. But if this is the person that's meant for you, they're going to give you that personal space. And take this time for self-reflection. Understand why the 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. Understand why the 3 of Cups on the bottom was in reverse. Why do you feel like you can't work with them sometimes? And the simple answer to this is, we also have the 2 of Cups upright at the bottom of the deck. When you feel like you can't work with somebody, it's because they're not allowing you to. And it's merely because they, at this moment, don't feel they can work with others right now. They just need that time out. And if they're not strong enough to tell you that, they're going to hint at it. And when they hint at it, it's very annoying. I know. Believe me, I know. But it's about understanding that sometimes people aren't strong enough to admit their own truths. So they're going to hint at it. And don't take this person as someone who's incapable of creating a stable foundation because of that. Understand they're really just a person. And because they love you, they don't want to make you feel left out. So, because you love them, allow yourself to be left out, but not in a negative way. Take time for yourself. Take a bath. Buy yourself some chocolate. Like, Do things for yourself. Oh my God, buy yourself lunch. Ooh, make yourself dinner, but do it in like a very sexy way. I know this is getting weird here, but do it in a way that makes you feel good about yourself. 1 second. Sorry about that. Someone knocked on my door. But we have a lot of like love in this message. And like I said, I just had the thought. Remember when I had the thought, everything started playing out. But I don't quite remember where I left off at, but we're just gonna go ahead and I actually want to drink water now. There's a lot of water energy here. Oh god. So Cancer, Gemini, if I remember correctly. Oh my god, you guys. More water energy. The Queen of Cups. So this is also about nurturing, so you have to nurture this relationship that you decide to go into. Whether you're in it already or you're pursuing it, you have to nurture it. And sometimes nurturing it is taking that step back so you can nurture yourself as well. Because especially if you would like to have children with this person, if that is for you, you have to nurture this relationship and you have to nurture yourself. You have to let people stand strong in their own convictions and your own. And this is more of like a TED talk. Oh my god. But I feel like this is what you guys really needed to hear because you guys have probably been having a hard time. Yep. We got the 8 of Pentacles here. So you guys have been having a hard time. You've been doing the work and then you haven't been getting the results that you've been wanting. And you're like, okay, well, how come I'm not been getting these results? I've been working so hard for them. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. I did this for them. I did that for them. I was there for them when this happened. Like, you guys are constantly comparing. You're like, okay, but I've done this, so why aren't you doing that? And I understand. It's not how relationships work. Relationships are not about a perfect balance. They're about being there for each other when one falls short. And if they fall short too many times, then yes, obviously that's not like a relationship. But when they fall short because of something that's happening in their life, you cannot beat them down for it. You cannot make them feel less for it because that says more about you than it does about them. Rather than that, be there for them how they need you to be there. If they don't want to talk to you for a day, don't talk to them for a day. Give them that space. That is okay. When you're in a lasting, loving marriage with this person, trust me, you're not going to be, you don't want to be up their butt every single day. You don't want to be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No, you're going to be like, okay, how about you go in the other room and I go here and we have our own alone time. Because you're married now, you're in the same house together, you want to have time away from that person. That's why in marriages they talk about girls and boys night. Having that time away from each other to be separate, to be your own person. That is healthy. So you have to start this now before marriage. So when you are married, it's not some taboo that you have to be like, well, where are you going? Instead, you're just saying, hey, I know you need this time and space. Then boom, it's not an issue. This is where a lot of people go wrong in relationships. And the universe is guiding you through this because they want you to see that what you're doing is correct. See, for example, my partner has Cancer right now. I know he's going to be okay because of psychic messages. So, but it's the mere fact that he's still going through it. And a lot of the time he's sleeping, he's in a lot of pain, and he doesn't want to talk, he doesn't want to hang out. Now, for most people, they would have said, spend more time with him, you never know how long you're going to have with him. And at the end of the day, I don't want him to feel that I'm constantly pressuring him to be this certain way, to do this, to do that. I don't want him to feel that way. I want him to realize that he has control over his life, and if he wants to have that space, he is deserving of that space. Now, I understand for many of you, you might still say, but he's dying. Well, I know he's going to be alright. I know from psychic messages. I know the divine plan. I know how my life is supposed to play out because I'm a limitless being. And I have been given glimpses of my future, and he is 100% there, and he is 100% healthy. However, it takes time to get there. This is just the test I'm going through in life. Can I stick around? Can I do all of that when I'm being pushed away constantly because he just can't do it? And it's not going to be the same for everybody. Not everyone's going to have this extreme. Now, for me, this is my test. My test is the extreme. And that's okay. I am okay with that. But you guys have to do the work on yourself to get to this point of the 10 of Pentacles. You have to do the work. Because this lady, she's completely alone. Whoop! Dancing there. She's completely alone. And she's the only one doing the work. So this is about doing work with oneself. You have been doing the work, and there's more work that has to be done. But you will receive that stable foundation. It's just about a matter of time. So a few cards want to come out. Oh, a few more than I was expecting. Okay, I'm actually just going to do this really quickly. I'm just going to choose 3 cards to do for this. So I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out. So we have the Nine of Wands here, and it's actually going to go beneath the Lovers here. So this is about you guys acknowledging that negative mindset, negative behavior, and negative patterns that you've had in relationships, and acknowledging them and working through them. We also have the Four of Cups, and beneath the Four of Cups is that Seven of Swords. So you're not being honest yourself about something. There's something within yourself that you're not being honest about. For me, saying as how we're being open, the Four of Cups is about self-reflection. And when you self-reflect, you're lying to yourself about something. Because I can feel your spirit guides. They're not doing a side eye, they're looking directly at you. They're like, excuse me. Nah. And you guys, and it is this Nine of Wands energy that you've been hiding as a secret within you. It's been that energy of, okay, but what if this, what if that? Okay, so, what is he doing while he's alone? Or what is she doing while she's alone? Which is, unfortunately, very human. It's a very human thing to do. We as a species are normally this way, especially since we're extremely territorial. We as females are like this with men, and men are like this with females for many different reasons. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. But we are like this. But you can overcome this by understanding why you are like that. This behavior was taught. So figure out where it was taught in your life. Understand where it was taught, where you saw it. And I guarantee it, you're going to see it in relationships that you've seen throughout your life. And then we have the Sun. And we also have the Hierophant at the bottom here. So once you acknowledge what you've been hiding during self-reflection, that is when you reach enlightenment, a new stage, a happier life, where you can continue to seek a stable foundation. You don't always need to know the outcome. I feel like this is another secret that you've been keeping from yourself, always desiring to know the outcome. Acknowledge why you've always constantly been searching for the outcome. And the answer is going to always be simpler than what you think. And the reason why you're constantly searching for the outcome is because you don't want to fall again. You don't want to go back to being naive and then having people abuse you or your power or your energy or your time or your efforts. You don't want to go back to that. You're terrified of going back to that. You're terrified of people treating you as less. You're terrified of people not treating you right. But that's not going to happen. It's only if you let it. This is where those patterns come into play. If you continue to focus on these patterns, then you will bring in the pattern. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. For this one, I pulled it out, but I almost want to put it back into the deck. So it's almost as if it's saying, choose to free yourself. I could easily put it down here and tell you that you can do it, but choose to free yourself. If you choose to, then you will. Woo! Bunch of cards just fell out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and read all of them because there's not that much. But we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 6 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Cups. And we also have the Magician. And this actually wants to be upright. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright. A lot of self-reflection needs to happen here. But after this self-reflection, this is your gift. You have the gift of teamwork and celebration with the 3 of Pentacles here. You have generosity. You will have more than you have enough to give. You have more than enough love to give to others. And you just need to believe that with the 6 of Pentacles here. We have the 10 of Cups. And this is all about having that perfect life that you've been dreaming, that you've been desiring. And you can receive it. You can. It was in reverse when I took it out, but then I put it upright. So for some of you guys, you feel that you're not deserving of a lot of things. You don't feel that you have enough love to give. You're afraid to give that love. That's why we have the 9 of Wands right beneath the 6 of Pentacles. And we also have the 9 of Wands beneath the 10 of Cups. So if you continue with certain patterns, then yes, you won't be able to receive all that you desire. But you guys, you're here because you've realized those patterns and you want an answer. Here's your answer. You can have all of this. You can have the best life that you could ever possibly imagine. You can have that, but it's completely up to you to pursue that. I'm actually going to pull out one last card, and this will be it. This is actually funny. Happened with the same one as well. We also have the Magician here. Actually, okay, 3 cards want to come out. Okay, so we all have some Magician here. So it's about co-creating your life. If you want a better life, co-create with the universe. If you want to stop these patterns, co-create with the universe to stop these patterns. If you want to reach enlightenment and feel good about yourself, co-create with the universe so you can get there. If you want to release the secrecy within yourself, co-create with the universe to acknowledge this during self-reflection and meditation. Co-create with the universe to give you your best life, because the universe wants to help you and it's completely up to you to do it. You have to do the work. The universe cannot do it for you. The universe cannot just hand you what you want. You have to desire it enough to work towards it. So, the 3 cards that we have are the 7 of Wands. Oh, I see. The Hanged Man and the 10 of Wands. These are the last 3 cards I'm going to have for you guys. I feel like, God damn it, I want to pull more for you. Why? Why pile 3? Is it because there's more that you want to know? Do you feel like there's not enough? And we also have the Ace of Cups here. The 7 of Wands is about winning the battle. The war you don't win until you pass on, but the battle you've won the battle, but you're constantly wondering if you really had. We have the Hanged Man. Change your perspective. See that you've won the battle. It's not about winning the war. It's about the journey towards winning that war. If you want to win the war, then live your life. Live your best life. That is winning the war. That is how you go from winning small battles to giant victories. And we also have the 10 of Wands here. And the 10 of Wands is honestly about, sorry, I had a brain fart here. The 10 of Wands is about completion. It's about being free from old prospects. Because we have the 9 of Wands, which is about allowing yourself to be crippled by your doubts. And then we have the 10 of Wands, which is about flying away from all of these doubts and becoming the bigger, better person. And that's what you guys really are striving for, becoming your best selves. Allow yourself to become your best self. Allow yourself to finish and complete this cycle. Because you cannot get anywhere in life. You cannot teach others until you've completed this cycle. For me, I've completed this cycle. That's why I'm able to tell you this. But down the line, you may have to help someone with this cycle, and you can't help them if you yourself refuse to acknowledge the cycle. You guys really are just not happy with this. You want more. You want to understand more. Because we have the Princess of Swords, and we also have the 5 of Wands, which both have to do with the mind here. Creativity, being your best self, overcoming the odds. Like, I'm going to pull one last card for you guys, and that's it. We have 2 princesses, 2 pages. It's about going on an adventure. You guys need to take time to adventure yourself. You need to take time for self-reflection here with the 4 of Swords here. You have to, and then we have the 6 of Swords again. Again, you guys. Be free from this cycle. You can do this. Adventure into new ways of being. Get out of your comfort zone. Hang out with new people. Enjoy new things. Buy yourself something if you don't buy yourself stuff enough. Do things for yourself, pile 3. That's what you really need to do. Because I can tell you every single day what you need to do, but if you don't do it, then it won't happen. And this is where you are, pile 3. You're constantly wondering if you should do this. For some of you guys, you're here because you completed the cycle and you kind of just want a confirmation that you completed the cycle. But for some of you guys, for a lot of you guys, you're in different stages of this cycle. And you really just want to get to this point where you can accept the fact that you can move on. And you can. Get out. Get out. Get out of this need to know. You don't have to know. You will know when you complete the cycle. It will be a spiritual epiphany when you complete the cycle. And that's what you guys just need to know. You've done it all. You've done it. You've done it. No matter where you are in this cycle, you have started it and you have done it. Because once you start it, you can finish it. You can only finish something after you started it. So I'm proud of you guys. You guys need to hear that. People are proud of you. Your spirit guides are proud of you. They're proud of you. I'm proud of you. You should be proud of you. Your spirit guides are proud of you. Your angels are proud of you. Like an angel right now is just kind of just like, yes, we are proud of you. You're doing it. Your ascended masters are proud of you. Like, people are proud of you. Your divine realm is super proud of you. Source is proud of you. And now you just need to be proud of yourself. Love yourself. Buy yourself something today. Whatever it may be. Just buy yourself something. Something small, if you want something small. Buy yourself something. Do something for yourself. Like, it is morning time. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, but I'm about to make myself delicious tacos. Like, delicious tacos that I'm going to have in the morning time that I had last night for dinner because it was just so good. I wanted it again. And that's what you guys can do. But own up to yourself. Own up to your patterns. Own up to your own secrecy. You have to own up to it. You have to be accountable for yourself. But understand you're doing it. If you're here, you're doing it. You're doing it, and I'm proud of you, okay? Alright, so I love you, pile 3. If this resonated with you, I'm happy it did. And if it didn't, go ahead and choose another pile. But I just want you guys to know that you guys are deserving of love. You're deserving of a good, stable relationship. But always remember that it takes time to get there, okay? Alright, so I love you, you lovely beings. And go on and have a good rest of your day because you're deserving of it, okay? Bye!